Hey everyone, welcome back to Finnovative Insights. Today we're talking about a shift that's shaping the way we spend, the way we consume, and honestly, the way companies make money from us. You've probably noticed it already. Everything around you, from the movies you watch, to the apps you use, to even the things you buy once a year, is slowly turning into a monthly payment. It's quiet, it's convenient, and it's becoming the new normal of modern life. Subscriptions have slipped into every corner of our daily routine, so naturally, most of us never stop to question them. Because at first glance, they feel harmless. But here's the twist. That harmless convenience is hiding a much bigger transformation, one that's reshaping consumer behavior, corporate profits, and even personal finances. Think about it. If you look at your phone right now, chances are you'll find subscriptions you didn't even remember signing up for. Small amounts, $500 here, $1,000 there, but quietly renewing every single month. And when millions of people do this at the same time, it becomes a multi-trillion-dollar machine, built on the psychology of frictionless spending. On average, people now pay for about 7 to 9 different subscriptions. And here's the surprising part, our subscription spending has actually gone up 4 times since 2010. Today, most people don't just have 1 or 2 subscriptions, they have a whole collection. Streaming services, cloud storage, fitness apps, food delivery memberships, productivity tools, learning platforms, it all adds up. And before they know it, the average consumer is juggling 7 to 9 active subscriptions every single month. It's become such a normal part of daily life that most people barely realize how many recurring payments they've actually taken on. Since 2010, the money people spend on subscriptions hasn't just increased, it has exploded. Over the last 15 years, subscription spending has risen by nearly 4 times. What started as a convenient way to pay for music or movies turned into one of the most profitable business models in the world. Small monthly fees feel harmless, but as they stack up, companies collect billions, and consumers barely notice until much later. In 2010, the subscription economy was valued at about $215 billion. By 2015, it had doubled to around $420 billion. And by 2025, it soared to nearly $1.5 trillion. By 2025, the subscription economy wasn't just growing, it was dominating. Valued at nearly $1.5 trillion, it became the backbone of modern business models. Streaming, gaming, software, fitness, shopping, even transportation, nearly every major industry shifted towards subscriptions. The world went from purchasing things to renting. Companies in the subscription economy are now growing 5 times faster than the S&P 500. That's a huge advantage. Subscription-first companies aren't just growing, they're accelerating faster than the entire market. They also increase customer lifetime value, sometimes by 50 to 120%. This model gives companies predictable growth, and consumers a sense of convenience that keeps them subscribed. Let's break down the major types of subscriptions shaping our daily lives. SaaS platforms, streaming services, and fitness apps, 3 pillars of today's subscription economy. SaaS platforms are transforming how businesses work, collaborate, and scale. And the SaaS market is expected to reach a massive $260 billion by 2025. Streaming has become the new normal, with over 1.5 billion people watching on demand. Platforms now personalize content so precisely that users stay hooked for hours. Fitness apps have exploded, with more than 450 million users worldwide. They offer personalized routines, progress tracking, and a gym experience right on your phone. Companies use smart, and sometimes sneaky, tactics to keep subscribers from canceling. Let's look at the biggest ones driving retention. First, most people simply underestimate how many subscriptions they actually have. And because they forget about unused services, the payments just continue quietly in the background. Then there's cancellation friction, making it just inconvenient enough that people give up halfway. This tactic alone can boost retention by 20 to 40%, simply because many users stop trying. This tactic alone can boost retention by 20 to 40%, simply because many users stop trying. And the strongest tactic of all is auto-renew, keeping subscriptions active unless you manually intervene. This alone increases retention by 60 to 80%, because people stay subscribed without even thinking about it. Netflix now has more than 270 million subscribers worldwide, a streaming giant that just keeps growing. Amazon Prime keeps shoppers coming back, turning convenience into powerful e-commerce loyalty. Adobe's shift to subscriptions completely transformed the company, driving massive growth from 2013 all the way to 2024. In 2013, Adobe took a bold step, moving fully into subscription-based software. That shift triggered explosive revenue growth year after year. Creative Cloud became the industry standard, powering millions of creators worldwide. And by switching to recurring billing, Adobe built a stable, predictable growth engine. Now let's flip the coin to the dark side of subscriptions. Today, nearly 60% of consumers are battling subscription fatigue, juggling so many services that they feel overwhelmed and frustrated. About 42% even forget what they've signed up for, quietly losing money every month without realizing it. Hidden price hikes, often rising 12 to 25% a year, add even more pressure and mistrust. And when you combine it all, the average person is wasting around $133 every month on services they barely use. These growing issues are forcing people to question whether the subscription model is still worth it. The subscription economy isn't slowing down, in fact, it's about to reshape almost every part of daily life. Software is leading the charge, and by 2030, nearly 70% of all applications will be subscription only. No more one-time purchases, companies want ongoing revenue, and users expect constant updates and improvements. But software is just the start. Even appliances are entering this world. Instead of buying a $2,000 refrigerator or washing machine, people may soon subscribe to high-end models, with maintenance and upgrades built right in. It sounds convenient, and for many, it will be. Our homes are next. The smart home industry is set to explode past $200 billion by 2030, powered by subscription-based systems that manage lighting, security, energy, and entertainment. Everything, from your doorbell to your thermostat, will run on monthly access. Mobility is changing too. Car subscriptions and flexible on-demand transport services are becoming mainstream, especially in big cities. Instead of owning a vehicle, people may simply subscribe to transportation that fits their lifestyle. And then there's AI, the fastest growing category of all. By 2032, AI subscription tools alone could surpass $350 billion, giving everyday users access to technologies that once belonged only to big corporations. Whether it's your home, your work, or the way you move, subscriptions are becoming the default model, and the shift is only just beginning. Most people don't realize how quickly subscription costs pile up, and that's why managing them intentionally has become a financial skill of its own. Start by listing every service you're currently paying for: streaming platforms, cloud storage, apps on your phone, software for work, newsletters, fitness memberships, everything. You'll be surprised how many of them renew quietly in the background. Next, separate your subscriptions into 3 buckets: the ones you use daily, the ones you use occasionally, and the ones you haven't touched in months. This simple sorting process alone can reveal where your money is leaking. Turn off auto-renew for anything you're unsure about, and set a reminder a few days before the next billing cycle so you stay in control instead of being caught off guard. It also helps to review price changes. Many companies increase fees once or twice a year without you noticing. And if you want to take things a step further, use a subscription tracking app to monitor everything in one place. A few small adjustments can easily save you $50 to $150 a month, turning the subscription economy from something that drains your wallet into something that actually works for you. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, and don't forget to subscribe to Finnovative Insights for more smart, data-driven content. See you in the next one.